There's one story I was recently told by somebody who heard from somebody else, because he was not old enough to be around, that Dubinsky had warned Macy's and Gimbel's not to sell the products of this cooperative factory because they weren't union, they didn't sue the union products, and therefore, or they would cut off their supply from manufacturers who had ILGW contracts. Of course, the Macy's and Gimbel's weren't about to risk that. So that was one cause that's been alleged. The factory failed, the business was leased to a millinery manufacturer, the cooperative farming aspect failed after a couple of years because the garment workers lacked the skills and stamina to be farm workers and regarded the compensation as inadequate. But the end result, the farms were sold to the few farmer members of the cooperative group were able to run them properly and knew what they were doing. One of the stories, one of the people when I was there, in the early years when I was there, one of the men who had been one of the farmers was still around. There were the farmers were actually a younger group than the garment workers had been. And he said there was a story that they told that they'd come in and told the cooperative, the people of the cooperative, the board, how much fertilizer they needed. And the garment workers said, well, you can get along with half as much, and they gave them half as much fertilizer as they needed, which was a very good way to run a farm. So having a farm managed by garment workers didn't work out. Anyway. But what is important, though, is that the community as a community has succeeded very well, and that through all the adversity, the people of Jersey Homesteads have developed a very strong sense of solidarity and community, creating a community spirit that continues in some respects even today in a community that's much more diverse in both terms of age and ethnicity, and continues to be reflected in a very high level of volunteerism and participation in local government and community organizations. After the death of President Roosevelt in 1945, the community voted to change its name in his honor. In 1947, the government began selling the houses, first to the current residents, then to veterans, then to anyone else who would buy them. And then the renamed Borough of Roosevelt thus became a somewhat conventional municipality in New Jersey, the one that will always have a distinctive heritage. Okay, thank you.